Very well, everyone. Welcome back to Let's Play Chained Echoes. Before we begin, if you somehow can hear music in the background, it's my neighbor that's just playing music at a high volume. Hopefully you can't hear that over my voice and over the game, but if you do, that's the reason why. And they can do that. They are in the rights of playing music at high volume until 10 in the evening, which will come in 1 hour and a half, so pretty much when I will stop this recording session usually. So yeah, I can't tell them anything because they're in the rights, they're following the rules. Anyway, last time we've been playing with Len and Rob, and we were tasked, or rather we saw a man with a weapon that he shouldn't have heading toward the outskirts of town in this cave, so that's where we're going today. I will put Rob in the lead just for funsies. We never see enough of Rob in the lead, in my opinion. And Rob is probably my third favorite character in the game. My first and second favorite, I think we're gonna meet today. Another earthquake? We've never had as many as in the last months. And yet those were only small ones. People say that a massive earthquake is imminent. One as big as the one that devoured Nisa. Do you think these ruins are from that time? From the time of Nisa? Maybe. Many castles and watchtowers sank into the ground during that time. Once they were home to loyal soldiers. Today they offer shelter only to rats. And by rats I mean them. Thieves. I'm telling you, we should get out of here. These ruins only bring bad luck. Everywhere you look there's goblins, filthy creatures. Well, if you were chased out of your home, you wouldn't be any nicer than them. Their home? Don't make me laugh. 2 years ago, there were no goblins here to begin with. I have no idea where they came from, but they don't own anything here. Not going to be exploited by those fine gentlemen up in their castles, only to be robbed by these creatures here on the ground. Come now, save your breath. You don't have a choice anyway. This world be damned. Our target is now here. He must have gone deeper into the cave. How can you tell? They all look exactly the same. At least you were right. They certainly look like robbers. The question is, what are they planning? This is what we need to find out. And God, my nose is not letting me up today. I have a little bit of issues with my nose, like I usually do. Normal day for me. Anyway, this is a sort of proper first dungeon. It's not even that complicated though, but it does give us a taste of the great level design that this game has overall. Yeah, these guys won't be that much of a problem to us. We're just going to do our usual. They're not weak to anything, so it doesn't matter which one of these we use. So, did we see Water Trust? I don't think we did. But it looks the same as all the others. It's just water instead of fire instead of wind. Rob is taking a bit of a beating here. We can heal, but we only have items to heal, so we just sort of play it safe, focus these people down, use Pandemic. Spread the poison, yes, nice. That guy should die in his next turn because of poison. There you go. He had no health at all. I mean, you could just keep doing that, honestly. Unfortunately, this game takes its time to, to start giving you the better battles. Like once we'll get at least 4 members, then battles will get a bit more interesting because we'll have different, we'll have a support character. We won't just rely on doing damage and kill the enemies before they can kill us, right? Door's locked, we need a key. Like we'll have our healer, we'll have characters that cast support skills, they have healing skills and whatnot. So we'll be able to do more stuff. Let's see what's going on this way. But look, there's a battle and maybe a treasure chest. And we fight goblins. And they poisoned us. And they did an attack buff as well, right? Yes, they indeed did an attack buff. And they're not weak to anything. You're going next. So I'm gonna go do that. Remove your attack buff. And we're gonna go poison shot. Alright, these guys can actually be a little bit of a problem, especially when they have that attack buff. Fire Stare is not too big of a deal, so we're fine like with that. Fire Thrust. And sure, use pandemic. Spread the poison around. And we should be fine if we stay in overdrive. Okay, you heal. Okay, heals buff. I was about to say, you heal yourself, sure. I mean, it doesn't matter to me. I need to get rid of you. I need to do that fast. Power shot. Alright. The princess is a little bit low on HP. She's also poisoned. She might not survive this fight. But it doesn't matter. Characters that don't survive still get everything. Well, there's no experience point in this game, but there are SPs. And that character still get SPs anyway. Because everybody gets survived at the end of the fight. In fact, Princess is probably dead right now. It's fine. Rob can do it on its own. I think. You poisoned? You are poisoned. And yeah, Power Shot will do it. No big deal. I could have used an item. What's the point? We won anyway. Ooh, Swift Sandals. So when you see a chest that looks like golden, has gold and is gold and red, it's usually an equipment. Wooden chests are just consumable items and lower tier items anyway. So what we got, a accessory I believe. Swift Sandals. 75% chance to act first in battle. Good for Rob right now, because he can poison an enemy immediately. Acting first helps. We'll definitely keep the magic up on Lynn. So we need a key for that, but we don't have it. We're gonna go this way and try to find the key. And this is a totally optional fight. It's the same fight as before, just because they got us in a pinch attack doesn't change anything. There's no back attack bonus in this game. So let's just... should we go for the shaman first this time? See if it makes the battle any easier. That's the guy that does the attack buff though. Overdrive, please don't give me magic. And they gave me magic. It's fine, we're gonna cleanse on this guy to get rid of him, to get rid of the attack buff. That way I'll do a little bit less damage. I don't know still there is to it. No! Wrong target. I meant to attack the shaman. Oh well, mistakes were made. What you guys gonna do now? Don't focus drop down. Oh, counter status cure, but doesn't really change. You didn't have any statuses, I believe. So it doesn't matter. Counter status cure, it's... I don't know. Right now it's okay, I guess. I don't really use that ability later on. Like it's a fixed percent of... It's like a fixed percent of activating when you get hit by a single attack. And just removes one random status ailment you have. But if you don't have status ailments, it's useless. And it's a random chance to activate, so you can rely on it. I'd rather just heal the status ailment when, you know, when I get hit by it. Before waiting for that to activate. That makes any sense. I don't want to build my character of maybe I'll get healed without doing anything. And I believe that the chance of it activating right now is like 30% and maxed out is like 50. Then we can check. No set over here. Yeah, 50. It starts at 30 and then it goes to 50. Like, I don't really like it. I guess if you have multiple copies of them, because it might be possible to get multiple copies of that ability. If you have multiple copies, then I guess it makes slightly more sense, because you know they get buff rolled. But you know, I'd rather put other abilities in its place, like stats up or like poison damage up. If I don't even remember if that exists. But you get it. I did poison twice. Well, I did extend it. Not that it matters, because he's gonna die long before that's gonna matter at all. It's gonna put me out of overdrive. Let me do a cleanse on you. Power shot. Get rid of this guy, please. Oh, mind break. It's fine, mine is magical defense, and they don't even have magical attacks, so who cares? Take that poison. And please kill it. With water, not with fire. Just kill it with water. Look at that, a key. I wonder what it can open in here. The Termina Cave key. Because right now we're apparently in Majora's Mask. And that is done. I believe I got everything from this area. So, we can move on. Sweet. And that is it. There's apparently a place here where people used to sleep. And yeah, I think I'm good. Let's move on. Put these on. These are the uniforms of the palace guards. Ha! I haven't washed myself for 3 weeks, but it's the thought of wearing this uniform that makes me feel really dirty. Spare me a sense of humor. We share a goal, but that doesn't make us friends. No need to tell me that. Anyway, Lady Parnilla steadily approaches the city. Kill her while wearing these uniforms, and make sure that people see you. I will watch the show from the city walls, but excuse me if I will not applaud. My reputation, you understand? We'll carry you secret to the grave, as discussed. I know this man from somewhere. This is our opportunity. Stop! City guards, you are under arrest. Look at that. So far away from your city walls and yet so cheeky, huh? The law of the strongest rules here. Get them. And we get a tutorial of ultra moves. During battle, the ultra move bar will slowly fill. Once full, one of your characters can perform an ultra move by pressing R. Ultra move is automatically filled at the start of a boss battle. Nice. So we don't have to farm it outside. Good game design. And that's it. It also will lower overdrive by quite a bit, acting as a sort of a wild card that you can use in case of emergencies, which is nice. See, this fact of being the game filling your essentially your limit break gauge and on that, an earthquake yet again. Wait, there's something beneath. Whoa, a sandworm? The actual boss. Yeah, this thing about the game filling you up on elf and TPs and the ultra gauge at the beginning of the boss fight, I love it. It's great game design in my opinion, because what it does is, you know, how many RPGs have you played that don't telegraph a boss fight, and you never know when there's gonna be a boss fight next that you want to heal up and maybe farm your ultimate skill before going in. You don't know. You go in the fight, and then you're like, oh crap, I could have healed before the fight, and then maybe you're halfway dead, and then you lose because of that, because you weren't expecting the boss fight. And at the same time here, boss fights are not telegraphed, but it doesn't matter, because you're always filled up at the beginning of every boss fight. Did I poison him? I did not, but that will put me out of overdrive, so don't do it quite yet. Just do a power shot. You might also notice that we don't see the elf of the boss. That's because we can only see the elf of normal enemies. We don't get to see alpha bosses, which makes it a little bit more fun, because you never know when they're dead. Now we can do poison shot. Lower that overdrive, so we can possibly show off the ultra skills here. Well, Lens ultra skill, this deals high non-elemental magic damage to all enemies. I don't really want to do it right now. I'd rather just keep spamming water thrust. He's probably gonna, oh thank god, I didn't earthquake. So right now we have earth resistance down, so if he does the earthquake move, he's gonna hurt. However, we have Rob's ultimate, removes all negative elements, raises resistance for all party members, and removes all enemies' resistances. I feel like that's a good moment to do it. You rarely get to use the skill anyway, but this is a good time, incredibly enough. There we go. And now, booyah. As a first boss, it shouldn't really be that much of a problem. She will do another poison shot, extend that poison for 3 more turns, and we just keep spamming water thrust. Oh, we run out of TPs. So one thing about basic attacks is they actually give a little bit of TPs back, not many though. That's something you can do though, and that only did 8 damage. Anyway, this guy should be close to death. Sure, power shot, why not? I'll keep the TPs for another poison shot. Usually I use Landon's ultimate in this fight, So this is gonna go a little slower because of that. But it should be pretty much dead right now. I'm gonna do a basic attack and then rob, hopefully. Yes, lower overdrive. Oh, you're doing that again. Alright. And we did it. Rob. If you do not want to end up like your buddy, you better speed out what you're up to. Long live farm sport. Stop it, Rob. This is unnecessary. Their lives are unnecessary. Make it quick. I'm not taking orders from the likes of you. Curses! Haha. The way you treat prisoners, one could mistake you for a nobleman. Tell me, what is your plan? We're going to put an end to this festival. This peace is not real. Everyone's waiting for a new war. A new war? These 150 years have produced a royal line of warlords. They have no idea how to deal with peace. It's all fake. All they long is for another war, and we're helping them to get it. You're planning an assassination. Peace cannot be your enemy. We yearn for peace just like everyone, but this current state is nothing more than a breather at Scania's expense. Taran is using the peace treaty to recover from the explosion a year ago. Our chancellor's a fool and doesn't see it. We'll make the decision in his stead. The new war will bring true peace eventually, for everyone. At birth, every man is equal. Stop babbling. You're rats from the moment your mother threw you into the world. Do not speak of equality. And now tell me or I will slit your throat. Who was that man before? How many of you are there? Long live Farnsport. Long live Valandis. Rob. Probably better this way. If we leave this rat alive, he will bite the next opportunity he gets. I forbid you to kill a helpless person in my presence ever again. Do you understand? Yes, princess. We shall return and report to the commander. A line of warlords. Does this apply to my brother as well? It seems like nothing has happened so far. I guess we foiled the plan. What if there are more of them? What if there is a plan B? I have a bad feeling about this. Let us report to the commander. He will know how to act. He's probably wondering where we are anyway. Is something amiss? Are you sure, my lord? Is this parade not worthy as a stage for you? They had a wagon prepared just for you. My dear Highline, sometimes I prefer the way through the orchestra pit. But it is quite loud here. I'll take the noise of the crowd over the whispers of the court any day. Forgive me, what does a simple servant like me know about the problems of such a famous man like you? One does not need to be a powerful king or queen to be famous all around Eldria. Sir Victor of Arcadia is living proof that a civilian can gain such prestige. As the author of stage plays and poems, he has written himself into the hearts of many. Having developed the first letterpress machine, he was able to distribute his works to every corner of the world and accumulate vast wealth. Now give me a break. People forget it sometimes, but I'm not a nobleman. So let's cut the charades. Just take me backstage and show me where the fun is. Very well, Sir Victor. Here we are. May I cordially invite you to participate in our variety of fun games. The games are played with so-called chips. Please take these 50 and try to accumulate as many as you can. Once you're done, you can exchange the chips for prizes in the north of this plaza. Have fun. There's more to my taste. Alright, and we get control of Victor. Victor is my favorite character in the game, and you will learn why eventually. I'm so glad this war is over. It's great to have entertainment without any worries. He also has a weird laugh. He laughs in the she when he speaks. I'm just gonna... I know that's like a... I feel like that was a somewhat direct translation from German. I'm just gonna do a he thing because I feel like it's a little easier to do, and it sounds a little bit better in my opinion. But here you have it. Playing games and having fun is our blood as Scanians. Finally, we can live it up again. Have you already tried your luck against the rock paper scissors champion? I've been watching him for a while. He'll never use paper right after using rock. For some reason though, he always tries to use each sign at least once per duel. So there's this guy, he plays rock paper scissors. Thankfully it's not the Xenogears guy. This guy's a lot easier to beat. Champion of rock paper scissors follows his own strange rules. Have you noticed that he won't use the same sign twice in a row? You already know about that. I can't decide which game I should try first. Oh, you can still talk to you. 50 chips. Alright. Yeah, we have some minigames we can play, and we will do that. They're technically optional, but we'll have some fun. Statistically, most people start with scissor. I heard that that's not true. I heard most people starts with rock. Well, technically, it's like male start with rock, because rock is like a sign of power, and so like the fist. You know, guys are most likely to go fist first, so you should go paper first if you know that. But then if you know that the other guy knows, you know... There's a lot of psychology going around that. That's why you should always play rock first. Okay, whatever. But that's another hint on what to play against this guy. Because you do get a reward if you get it first try. You have to beat it 3 times in a row. Mama says that I'm a bottomless pit, but I still don't stand a chance against the amounts that are required in order to win here. Is your mama? With the apple head? You look like a man with a huge appetite. How about a round of our game? The fee is 10 chips, and for every plate of the apples that you hit, we'll reward you 1 chip. Would you like to try? You have 50 chips, it's fine. I'm awarded 3, 2, 1, and go. And well, it's some bottom meshing minigame. I have cheated this for fun, and I got like, I don't remember, it's like 100. I'm probably gonna get about, look, it's gonna be good enough if I get like 20 or 25, I guess. Usually I get about a bit more than 20. But I'm not even just pressing as rapidly as I could anyway. Yeah, I cheated this and the plates went like above the limit of the screen. And finished. Well done, I knew it would be a devour of the apples. Take these 18 chips. Yeah, not even to 20, man. I could if I used my right hand. I could do it a little bit better. Unlike Gravels and Tarn, we were doing reasonably well during the war. Still, celebrations like this were rather rare. Welcome to the magnificent tumultuous Turtle touchdown. Bet on the turtle that will cross the finish line first. They might look the same, but the racing skills are actually very different. That's why I'm shuffling their positions every race. There's no way of knowing who will win next. The fee is 10 chips per game. The winner gets 30 chips. Are you willing to take the gamble? Not right now. There's a trick to this minigame. I'll show you what that is in a second. And you can actually, there's an NPC that tells you, I think it's this way. There's this guy here. For 40 chips, I will tell you to win the turtle race. Nah, you're too shady. I already know the trick. And it's extremely easy. Like, I think most people would probably have run into the trick themselves. All you gotta do is talk to the turtles. Turtle! Turtle. 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 Obviously, this one will win because it's the one that's more pumped, I guess. So we're gonna bet on the first one. Yes, we will bet, and we will. I think the first line. Now, headphones user, warning, sound warning, because this is the best song in the game. Hell yeah. Love it. Just random heavy metal song. And we got it. This is by far the easiest minigame to do if you want to farm the chips. We'll beat the rock, paper, scissors champion now. If you can win 3 times in a row, I'll give you a lot of chips. If you win on the first trial, I'll add even more. Fee is 5 chips. Since it's so cheap, there's a special rule in my favor. If I tie, I win. Got it? How about it? I'm gone. Let me just save the game. Also, did not mention you can save pretty much anywhere in this game, which is nice. As long as you're not in a fight, you can save. Alright, let's do it. Let's go. Alright, first round. Take this rock. No, wait. This round goes to you. Round 2. I choose you, scissors. What? You can look into the future? Can you see this as well? Round 4. Ha, you didn't see that coming. It's actually round 3. Last chance. It's scissors. Paper, is your... I lose? Me, the great champion of RPS? And on the first try as well? Fine, take this and get lost. And that is that. It's always paper, rock, scissors if you wanted to know. 123. So that's it. I just need 120 for all the rewards. Thank you for playing our games, good sir. You've accumulated 120 chips so far. Do you wish to stop and exchange your chip for rewards? Yeah, we're pretty much done. I will then proceed with the checkout. Is that fine with you? Yes, please. Thank you for playing our games. I'll now cash in your 123 chips. Please choose your rewards at the table and talk to my colleague up ahead. And so now we can choose as many of these items as we want, actually. The ultimate item, final elixir. Cost 15 chips, current chips, okay, and we'll take that. Deadly Flare, Rising Sun, 20 chips, sure. Legendary Sword Excalibur, 25 chips, why not? An exotic shield from the far south, the Genji shield. Sure. Most famous helmet in Aldria, the Genji helmet. Yeah, these are pretty much all weapons that we have seen in Final Fantasy games. The Ori Halcom dagger. Sure. We'll grab all of them. We have all the chips in the world. Hope you've enjoyed your games. Let me see what items you've chosen. I see. An excellent choice, I must say. The total cost for these items are 120 chips. Sir, if you would be so kind. What do you mean? The cost for these items are 120 chips. You already said that. You need 120 chips to exchange for these items. I've already given the chips to your colleague. Which colleague? The red-haired one at the entrance. I'm sorry, there's no one working here with red hair at the entrance. Also, you need to bring these chips to me. Wait, what? She is gone. Have I been cheated? I must be getting old. Yep, we got scammed. By my favorite character in the game. Actually, second favorite, because I said Victor was my favorite character. Sienna's only second favorite. Well, that was easy, like stealing money from a drunken polko. Part thief, part con artist, she has broken the hearts of many men and women. With her red hair and red clothes, she is infamously known as the Red Succubus, a title that does not make her job particularly easy at times. She could dye her hair and change her clothes, but a narcissistic part of her seems rather proud of this fame. And, okay, I'll return in a few hours and exchange these darlings. As for the time being, I haven't visited this part of town yet. Let's see what we can find here. And we're gonna keep going, and we're gonna play a little bit of Sienna. Yeah, we can't go that way right now. So, this part, where is it? Okay, look for things to steal. Most of the wares we import are actually good, such as wine or cigars. Basic food comes from our own crops. Because of the war, it can happen that we have more wine available than food. When you ask me, I think there's much more fates. Okay, so there are a few ways you can do this part with Sienna. You can get different results from doing that. Let's see, I think. I want to go this way. Yeah, there's a thing here. There's a secret passage. We can jump inside this house. And in this house... What's this? Laxatives? I wonder if they'll come in handy. I'm not going to count this towards my looting goal, though. Yeah, that will be useful later. We're gonna go down here. And there is a man under a cake. What are you doing here? Or rather, how did you get in here? I've locked the door from the inside. Yeah, and I don't know what this is all about. It's never explained. There's just a man in the cake. And that's it. And we're out. But all we needed was that laxative item. Then, Let me think about this. Yeah, I want to do this one now. So here, there's nothing here we can get. There's some people here. This guy left his wallet on the counter. A good barkeeper behind the counter would keep the wallet safe for him before someone steals it from up front. Let's see if I remember how to do this. Because there are multiple ways you can do it, but for the best result... I didn't actually put myself a note for that, but... Got no reason to be behind the counter. Oh yeah, I know. Can I have one of your cheapest drinks? Sure, here you go. Good stuff. I'd like to try something different. Here you go. Good stuff. Another one of these. Another one, alright. Tasty. I need more of the same. You can alter your liquor, can't ya? Here's another one. It's getting better with every glass. One more, please. Alrighty, I need to fetch a new bottle though. Wait a second. Sure. And now we could steal the wallet straight up, but the guy, the lizard man on the right, is gonna spot us. So what we're gonna do instead, very sneaky, we're gonna go back here and steal from this side. This guy's pretty wasted. Even left his wallet on the counter. If no one sees me, I could steal the wallet. What are you doing there? I'm keeping it safe for him. I don't want my customers to get robbed, right? Oh, you're a new barkeeper. Thanks for watching out for him. And you get it that way. If you, I don't remember what happens exactly if you steal it from up front. I think you get less money later. It's not that important though. Living in a place as huge as this makes traveling a real pain. That's why we have this railway. Originally it was very expensive and only the rich could afford it, but thanks to Chancellor Sigurd, the rides are all free now. You get very crowded though, that's why you don't see any nobles using them anymore. I think they prefer air carriers nowadays. Alright. There's this guy, I have to steal from him. Hey, I've come here from Tormund to visit the festivities. Could you recommend a good restaurant? The one up the stairs is pretty good. Oh really? Thank you, I'll check it out immediately. You have to send this guy away, otherwise if you try to steal the wallet from this guy, he'll spot you. This guy's sleeping. I see a key hanging from his girdle, and there seems to be some money in his pockets. Steal both! Nice, got the money and the key. Yeah, if you don't send the guy away, he'll spot you. I was born in Farsport and I've been living here for almost 80 years. Many things have changed during this time span, but you can only notice the small changes when you look more closely. When looking at it from a distance, it's a different story. This view, for example, has changed a bit since I first took a look at it. This familiarity calms me down. Yeah, we'll go very fast through NPC dialogue, because there's a lot of them. I'll just read them real fast. Okay, what do we have here? Can you go in here? Well, I definitely can go in here. Here's the key to break into the house. It's optional. Hang on. This is progress, though. Go fast with dancing city. You know why? We love to dance, sing, and drink. Even if we go through hard times, we also try to keep a smile up. That's how we are. Okay. The key to break into his house. I think it's this one. Yes. Let's do this first. Is anything going on here? No. What about up here? Someone's there. Seems to be asleep. 50 arc? Is that all? Papa. Looks like she's got a fever. Her father better bring her to a doctor. Well, I think I've got everything there is here. What a mess. Medical bills. Her illness must be pretty serious and costly. Oh yeah, and here I'm supposed to feel bad for stealing from her. Everyone has to find their own way to survive. I'm leaving. Fine, fine, you win, you poor sick child. Now I better leave here. So, yeah, here you go. The red succubus does have a heart. She's not as cold as she seems, maybe. Maybe. Let's do this one. There's some food cooking on the stove. We're gonna put in the laxatives. Ooh, what do I smell? I think my food is all done and ready to be eaten. I thought it would take longer, but this worked out perfectly. Let's dig in. So what do we have here? Nice, it was totally worth it. Ah, my stomach! It hurts! Well, you'll be fine in a few hours. Alright, and we got it. We can now move on to the next area, which happens to be up there on the right. So we shall do that. I know there's a new skill thing down there, but we'll address that later. Because we could learn a new skill with Sienna, and we could look up how she is in combat. But the thing is, we haven't been in combat yet, so I shouldn't really do that when there's no fighting to be done. Hey, you! Woman with her head here, come over here. This way? Apparently not. There's a huge invisible wall that blocks me. So it's you guys. Is this how you treat a lady? We've had enough of you. Until now, we've always handled you with kid gloves. Remember the port of Weirmeyer, the tavern at the Red Lake, the marketplace of Gordia? How many times have you fooled us, Sienna? I'm not fooling anyone. I'm just misunderstood. You've dragged our name through the mud. Mud! We've paid too many times, Sienna. It's time to cash in. Where is she? Where's the Himmelskaiser? Give us your airship. I'm so sorry, my dears, but I can't. I've lost it. Lost your airship, and we're supposed to believe you? You can only lie. I bet on the wrong card in a gamble. Some merchant in Arcadia owns it now. Liar! We should kill her. He's right. If we continue to deal with her, we only regret it in the end. Let's kill her and we'll at least get our honor back, brothers. No, we're not gonna make it that easy for her. She must be useful for something. The Blue Dawn? You want to let her steal the gem? Don't be silly. Saves us a lot of trouble if she does it. Don't be so vague, just spit it out. We'll make you a deal. Steal the Blue Dawn from the treasury of the Royal Palace. You want me to break into the palace? We'll use the festival to our advantage. Advantage! I don't think that's a good idea, brother. We have nothing to lose. We wanted to use the hectic pace of today's festival to get the stone, but then you realized it was still far too dangerous and called it off. And now you want me to go in there. I may be a fraud, but I'm not a burglar. Is that so? I thought the red succubus can take any shape she wants. We repaired everything. We have a map of the sewage system and access to it. They say you're able to get anything you set your sights on. No obstacle is impassable for you. Your sudden charm comes unexpected. Alright, since you asked me so dearly, the red succubus will become a burglar just for this one instance. But the stinky sewers? Is there no other way? Then become a rat for all I care. No more fooling around. You do what we tell you. If this settles my debts with you, I will do so gladly. No, the stone is valuable, but not enough to pay off all of your debts to us. But let's put it this way. If you get us the stone, we'll be a lot nicer to you. I can hardly wait. So what's the plan in detail? Faster, the delivery was scheduled for tonight. Besides, I'm freezing. I can't go on, I'm exhausted. Stop whining. Not again. That felt different. That was no ordinary earthquake. Or are we an earthquake expert now, or what? If you want to deal with even more quakes, I can give you a slap. Then you have something to analyze for your way home. Now come. Yeah, I'm coming. What is it now? I've never seen Farsport so lit up. So many people are enjoying this festival. Surprisingly, after such a long war, I would have expected differently. This is slowly getting on my nerves. Strange. Are you feeling cold? Now that you mention it, I don't think so. Oh please, a demon shall get me if this is a normal earthquake. What is that? A demon! It's headed for Farnsport.